Alrighty, I ain't posted in a minute, so I figured I don't even know if I'll post this honestly, just to record what's been going on, or with my truck at this certain date. Today is the 22nd, I believe. The Ranger is still good. I put pads and rotors on it the other day. Put shocks on it today. Get out of here. Need a bath. Shocks today. I just got by the rear ones. I didn't get them in yet, so let's go and fix my deer damage. The disc, about halfway down with it. The tin's still good. We pulled these two gangs off in the front. We pulled all the back ones off and rebuilt them all. Rebuilt one of the front ones, but we're waiting on parts for the front ones. The spindles were stripped out, so then your bearing wouldn't stay tight, so that's all junk anyway. So yeah, new blades. Gonna make this disc pull a whole lot harder, so if there was any chance that this would pull it, I think it's pretty well gone now. Bed's done, it's just sitting there waiting on to go on the truck. Welcome to the shop here. Ordered a radiator. This isn't the radiator out of the truck. This is the radiator out of the my dad's after Ford. Switched it to use it for them shafts. We bought extra because some of them. There's one on the front that was junk, so we bought a few just in case. The shop's a mess because I need to burn trash, but shut the radiator off real quick. We got the 674 in here too. It hasn't run in a few years. Well, I shouldn't say that, but because it hadn't run in 3 years, and then we started it, and after about like 5 cranks, it fired right up. But it still had oil pressure. We put that mechanical gauge on to make sure. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see it in the paint. There's some chunks right there. But yeah, the balancer came apart and pretty much scattered shit throughout the whole motor. So now we have to figure out whether we're gonna fix this motor, overhaul it, or just buy a reman. Or not a reman, but a used one that runs, because you can't really even find a reman. These little 4-cylinders are pricey. But yeah, we're hoping if we do overhaul, we need to tear it down first, but we're hoping if we do overhaul it, the crank is okay. The cam and when we pulled that cover off, it looked good and everything. It's just the crank is kind of worrying us. Square body, let's see. It ran and drove the other day until it didn't. I kind of tore it apart again. We'll just start from the back. Through this hitch on there, it's a DMI. I'll paint it eventually. That was a water pump box today. Built this hitch for it. This is actually off of a Glencoe soil finisher. And then these strap pieces I cut off of another hitch that we had that wouldn't work. So then I just drilled these holes in the frame, bolted it down, put 3 passes on each side, and then a pass on the inside, 70-18. And then stuck my ball in there. I put some Boss packs on it the other day. I'm going to finish the pipes and run them out the back in 90. I'm behind each wheel. I'll probably have them off our shop do that though, since I don't have a pipe bender. That was just me fixing some little rust spots that come up on the back of the cab. Yeah, still doing a little bit of work over there. You can see I'll go over to that, but got the interior all put back together. I put some sound deadener in, new floor mat. Still have to do the seat, but I needed to drive it, so we just threw it back in, and a horn button too. That's about it for the interior. Go up front here. Got her all tore down again. Sent the carb off to be rebuilt. The radiator was leaking, so we decided to put a radiator, not much deciding in that, but put a radiator in it. Well, we had it all apart. We decided to put a water pump in it, which I threw that in today, and a new thermostat. Yeah, that's about it for the motor, really. Eventually I'll pull it out when I decide what I'm going to do for a transmission, because the 4-speed can't stay. I need something that'll do over 55 with ease, probably 480E. But when the tranny comes out, the motor will come out, and I'll overhaul it and probably put a cam in it. I don't know if I'll switch the heads or not. I don't know if going to the Vortec heads is really worth it or not. I'm gonna try and stay with the Quadrajet carb, but switch intake, I got headers for it. Yeah, just gotta figure out what I'll do for heads, like an RV cam, nothing too crazy. I put a thermostat in the Rangers the other day too. What else did I do to it? Thermostat, clean the throttle body on it. Just a few minor things here and there I gotta do to it. It's painted, but it's waiting until I finish the black truck here. What else? This thing will need shocks eventually. They're kind of on their last leg, but I'm trying to get everything rolling here first. Actually got this as a Christmas gift the other day. It's a Harbor Freight special ratchet, and I did not think I was going to use it much, but it's very, very useful. For being a Harbor Freight, I'm still on its first battery charge. I've been using it for about a month now, just on and off, little light stuff. It's still got 2 bars, but I need to go charge it, but I'm pretty impressed. I like it. I would definitely recommend it. What else we got on this little girl? Not much, really. This is the only door I got with the door handle left. Need to order new window cranks because I stripped the old ones out because with my new seals and everything. I'll make a video going over everything because I don't think I've really ever done that. Put new sending units in both the tanks the other day, and just to, PS to anybody that needs to do it, if your bed is off, you can slide the tanks back on a 3/4 ton. That might be different on a 1/2 ton or another truck, but this 3/4 ton long bed, this one was fine. We didn't have to slide it. We were able to get it out. That one, there was just enough room to slide the tank back about 1 inch. But yeah, this is my old one of them. The only thing I gotta figure out is to suck that down. I gotta put a screw in that plate. That kind of sucks to do by the time you get through the floor mat, the insulation, and then, or sound under, I should say, and then the floor. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do. When it's time to go automatic, I don't think I'm gonna change the column out. I think I'll probably just build a shifter for it. Something that comes up and sits here or something. I don't know. I don't really like when the shifters sit on the floor. Door's shut pretty good. That was kind of slow. That's about as easy as you can shut it without closing all the way. New springs. Redid the whole front end on it. Yeah, that's about it, really. I know I'm missing a whole bunch because it's been about a 2-year ordeal, but she's come a long ways. Floors, kick pans, rockers, cab corners. Just waiting for paint. Yeah, I actually drove it the other day to go get a quote on paint, and it was kind of outrageous. So got another guy that I think I'm gonna have at least quote it, and then if not, I'll just paint it myself. I've done it. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff before, so I guess we'll figure out how to paint too. My only issue with that was I didn't really have a place, but I'll probably just wait for a nice day and either shoot it outside or in this shed over here. But yeah, I think that's about it, really. Haven't had much else going on in the shop. Just trying to get caught up on some springtime stuff and cows, and had a few cows calved the past few days. We put some tin on the front of our barn. Go over here and check it. And did some work to the barn. We got to finish the tin up on the back though, but it does look a hell of a lot better. I'd like to put some concrete in. I'd like to concrete the rest of this shed here, but yeah. Anyway, I think that's it, really. I'm trying to think of anything else I'm missing on this. I think that's about it. I know I'm missing a bunch, but I can make an hour-long video of just crap. But yeah. Yeah, they can intake, headers, small cam, try and keep the Quadrajet. I really don't want to go to anything else because my thoughts are if you can keep it out of the secondaries, about be the best gas mileage you could ask for. I don't want to go. I was thinking about going the Sniper EFI route, but that's $2,000 by the time you put it in, and it's kind of a lot for fuel injection. Oh yeah, we put brake lines on the other day too. All new brake lines. I think my sensor down there is going bad though because the brake light's always on. But I think that's it, really. Yeah. The Ranger it started vibrating the other day, or I changed a carrier bearing and it started vibrating the other day. Changed it about 2 or 3 more times, still vibrating. Changed a bunch of U-joints, all the U-joints really, still vibrating, just not as bad. So I don't know what the deal is. I hate carrier bearings. When it goes out on this, I'm probably just gonna go to a one-piece drive shaft. I'm done with them. And yes, we made sure everything was timed up correctly and we hadn't knocked any weights off, and yes, all that good stuff. But anyway, I think that's it. If I post this, thanks for watching. Try to make another one here soon. Preferably about the farming, because this will kind of be on hold till I'll wrap that up and we'll be waiting on paint. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.